Today we are going to talk about some of the common mistakes that most of the fighters make with that right cross. If you are making any mistake from these, you just need to stop doing it right now. Let's get started. The first mistake is this. Can you spot the mistake? I am not protecting my chin while throwing that right cross. This is the most common mistake and I am pretty sure you are making this mistake. When you throw that right cross, make sure that your chin should be tucked behind your right shoulder. When your chin is tucked behind your right shoulder, even if that right cross misses and your opponent tries to counter punch you, you will still be protected. Now the next mistake that most fighters make is they throw cross from too far away. That is, they lean forward while throwing that right cross. They step on the jab and then they lean forward throwing that right cross. And that's totally wrong. There are two reasons why fighters make this mistake. The first reason is they pivot on the back foot there. You can also pivot mid-air. Like what you can do, you can step while throwing that jab and then you can step while throwing that right cross, doing that pivot mid-air, just like this. If I am too far away, then I am not going to hit him because it only works if your opponent is stationary. So it's better to step on the jab and also step on that right cross. The second reason is some coach tells the fighters to get the body weight behind the punch. So they lean forward. And again, that's totally wrong. If you want to get that body weight behind the punch, then you have to use your footwork. The third mistake while throwing that right cross is not taking the head off that center line. If I throw right cross and my opponent returns with the right cross, guess what? We are both going to be hit. So it's better to move your head off that center line while throwing that right cross. What's the right method? Take your left foot to the outside and throw that right cross and take your head off that center line. When you do this, if your opponent returns with the right cross, you will not be there. That's how it will look like. The fourth common mistake is not setting up the right cross. See the amount of distance that this punch has to travel as compared to that jab. That's a lot of distance. So your opponent can easily see the punch coming. So it's always better to set up that right cross. Like you can throw that jab to blind your opponent and then you can throw that right cross. Or you can use feints to set up that right cross. Like you can feint to the body and then throw that right cross. Or you can feint to the head, you can feint by dropping your shoulders and then throw that right cross. So always throw that right cross by setting it, either by jab or by using feints. The fifth common mistake while throwing that right cross is lazy retraction. That is throwing the right cross fast and then lazily retract it or dropping your right hand. It should be straight out and straight back. A to B and B to A with the same speed. When you throw that right cross and lazily retract it or drop your hand and your opponent returns with a counter, you will be in trouble. So the right method is A to B and B to A, just like this. Return that right hand back to your chin to protect your face. So guys, that was all for today. Hope you guys enjoy my video. You can also subscribe my YouTube channel where I upload lots of boxing education videos just for you guys. See you soon in the coming video.